For the first time in franchise history, the Rochester Grizzlies are Fraser Cup champions.
That's right, everybody. It's the Rochester Grizzlies, your 2022 Fraser Cup champions, after their big win over the Granite City Lumberjacks on Sunday. They take home their first Fraser Cup title in team history. Hello, everyone, and welcome into the biggest three show of the year as we wrap up the 2022 Fraser Cup Championship Tournament. We'll go through the highlights of every game of the event, and we'll get the reactions from players and coaches alike. Remember, this week the Grizzlies started their tournament off with a loss back on day one as we had the first game of the event between Northeast and Rochester. Let's pick this one up in the first period. Rochester on the power play, but it's going the other way. Sean Gorman picks the corner and the Gens strike first. Later in the frame, it's Gordon converting on another turnover. He finds Braden Kennedy, and it's a 2-0 game. Closing seconds of the opening period, another Rochester giveaway. Nolan Murphy going to do it all himself as he puts the Gens up by 3. Early in the second period, Rochester needs a goal and gets one. Ben Oakland on the wraparound gets the Grizzlies within 2. But the Generals would respond. Nathan Gilleshammer waits to find the trailer. That's Tyler Ram, and that shot is in the back of the net for 1 Generals. Rochester's Logan Kryman would tack on one for the Grizzlies in the third, but Northeast would grab an empty net goal to win the first game of the Fraser Cup by a final score of 5-2. Game 2 saw the Granite City Lumberjacks taking on the Helena Bighorns midway through the opening period. Liam Bland is all by himself in the slot. He beats Quentin Sigurdsson, and the hottest player in the league is on the score sheet. Later in the opening frame, Jackson on the power play, Eric Buckholz with an unreal pad stop in front, and Helena keeps the 1-0 lead. Second period, a flurry of action in front of the Helena net. Buckholz shuts the door, and it remains 1-0 after 2 periods. Opening minutes of the third, Tyler Green with the big steal, the give, the go, and the goal. Bighorns go up by 2 on the one-timer from Green. The rest of the way, Buckholz was a brick wall. He finishes with a 52-save shutout. The Bighorns start the tournament with a win. Final score, 2-0. Day 2 at the Fraser Cup saw the debut of the wildcard team, the Gillette Wild, taking on the Northeast Generals. In game 1 of the day, opening minutes of the game, puck is thrown toward the net. Jack Orchard can't handle the rebound, and Nolan Zotter is there to tap it in for the game's first goal. Less than a minute later, puck is kept in by Gillette. Shot from the point gets through. Rebound is picked up and put home by Alex Duchemin, and we are tied at 1. Toward the end of the period, Zotter gets the pass at center ice and blows by the Gillette defense and beats Orchard for his second of the game. Gens up 2-1 after 20. Second period, turnover at the blue line turns into a 2-on-1, and mama, there goes that man again. Zotter for the hat trick off the feet from Nick Racker. Gens go up 3-1. Final minutes of this one, extra attacker out there for Gillette. Carson Cooch gets free, a beautiful pass from behind the net. It gets a 1-goal game again. Closing seconds, Gillette trying to find the equalizer, but Mason Joseph shuts the door. The Generals get the win and clinch a top seed in Pool A. Game number 2, it's Granite City. It's El Paso. The Lumberjacks need a win to keep their season alive after being shut out against Helena. The Jacks throw 21 shots on goal in the opening period, but they cannot get it past Cam Pendleton with a few great saves from him. Second period, Cody Diaz racing in up the right wing, finds the top corner, and after 83 minutes and 11 seconds of Fraser Cup play, the Lumberjacks have their first goal. The floodgates would open in the middle frame as Tal Halliday scores on the power play, walking through defenders before firing the shot up high. Nick Rickert with a quick one-timer and just squeaks in the short side. Jacks up 3-0. One final goal in the middle frame. Turnover behind the El Paso net. Kobe Weber is left all alone in front, and he buries it stick side. Granite City would add one more in the third and go on to win this one by a final score of 5-0. Final day of pool play at the Fraser Cup. It was a winner-take-all game in the first contest between Gillette and Rochester. The winner would be the number 2 seed in Pool A and advance to the semifinals. Opening period, great passing and a great catch by Justin Wright leads to a breakaway, and he gets the Grizzlies on the board first. Toward the end of the first period, Ben Oakland fires a shot wide, but it bounces back behind Jake Turk, and he picks up his own rebound and puts it into the empty net. Grizzlies up by 2. Opening minutes of the third period, Rochester on the power play. What a rifle from Logan Kryman. The lead is up to 3-0 for the Grizzlies. Gillette would not go down without a fight. Tristan Baker is able to tuck home a rebound off the shot from Caleb Sanborn, but unfortunately for the Wild, an absolute nightmare happens as Turek shoots it right off the pads of his own defenseman, and it goes into the back of the net. Big momentum killer there, and that would be the final there. Grizzlies are advancing to the semifinals for the second straight year with a 4-2 win over Gillette. Bighorns and Rhinos in Game 2 of Day 3. El Paso needs a regulation win. Bighorns just need a point. Just over halfway into the first period, quick shot comes in. Rebound is loose, and it's Gavin Galloway potting the goal. Bighorns grab the lead first. Second period, Helena on the power play, and watch this passing display put on by the Bighorn Sam Feemster, the beneficiary for all those great passes. He's got his first of the tournament. Third period, Helena back with the man advantage. Puck kind of just finds Liam Bland, and when you're as hot as he is, of course the puck finds you. He buries the goal, makes it 3-0. How about another for Bland? Gets the pass dropped off to him and fires it past Camden Pendleton. 4-0 the score. That would be the final. Another shutout for Eric Buchholz. He's been perfect through 2 games at the Fraser Cup. The Bighorns are the number 1 seed out of Pool B. Semifinal Saturday at the Fraser Cup. Top 4 teams league going head-to-head. Game 1, Northeast versus Granite City. We jump all the way to the final minute of the first. Puck thrown toward the net. It's knocked in by Tal Halliday. The Lumberjacks get the first one. Early second period, the Gens respond. A beautiful backhand from Sean Gorman, and we are tied. Our tie game wouldn't last long. Scramble in front of the Generals net. Brett Reed is going to find the puck and put home the go-ahead goal. Granite City up 2-1. Later in the period, 3-on-2 for the Lumberjacks. A great spinorama pass and a perfect shot from Hayden Walters to the top shelf, and the Jacks increased their lead to 3-1. The Generals, though, would have an answer. Tyler Ram is wide open. Got a coffee, checked his Instagram, and still had time to put home the shot to bring his team within 1. Early in the third, Granite City with another odd man rush shot from Luke Delzer, deflecting off of Walters for his second of the game. It's 4-2. The Gens won't go away. Halfway through the final frame, puck thrown to the net by Tommy Lubin, and Braden Kennedy deflects the shot past Sigurdsson. It's a 1-goal game again. Closing seconds, Generals looking for the equalizer, but the Jacks hold it up behind the cage. Eventually gets cleared down the ice. The Lumberjacks win 4-3. They advance to the Fraser Cup final. The Grizzlies and Bighorns go head-to-head in the nightcap. First period of play, Bighorns on the power play. Shot comes from the point. Liam Bland puts home the loose puck. It's his 14th goal of the playoffs in just 8 games. 26 seconds into the second period, the puzzle of Eric Buchholz is finally solved. After 140 minutes of shutout hockey, Austin Mears gets the first goal past Buchholz at the Fraser Cup. 1-1 is the score. We stay tied until late in the middle frame. Ben Oakland throws it to the net. The puck ricochets off a Helena defenseman and past Buchholz. Grizzlies take their first lead of the night. Early third period, Grizzlies on the tag. Leighton Liffrig is wide open in front. He taps in an essential empty netter. Rochester's a 2-goal lead. Later in the third, Helena with a great opportunity, but what a save from Zach Weiss. Maybe the save of the tournament, and that would be the best chance the Bighorns would get. Mears would add another in the empty net. Grizzlies win 4-1 and advance to see Granite City in the Fraser Cup final. Championship Sunday, the Battle of Minnesota would decide who would take home the Fraser Cup, Rochester or Granite City. First period shot is taken, the puck is bouncing in the slot. Luke Morissette pounces on it and chips it by Sigurdsson to give his Grizzlies the early 1-0 lead. Second period, the pass goes to Max Brion and his wrister goes far side, and Rochester increases their lead to 2-0. We go to the third period. Cole Gibson wins a race to the puck and finds the wide open Ben Oakland, who puts it top shelf, and the Grizz have a 3-0 advantage. Granite City trying to get back into it, but Zach Weiss makes some great saves, especially this one here on Bjorn Jorgensen. He keeps it 3-0. Skipping ahead to later in the third, Adam Johnson releases a missile that finds the post and in. The Grizzlies are up 4-0, and that would be the final score as the Grizzlies mob Weiss, and Rochester wins their first Fraser Cup championship. We caught up with winning coach Chris Ratzloff and some players after the game.
You know, they're a skilled team. They like to play fast, play hard. Our game plan was get it deep and make their D make plays, kind of take their time and space away. They're not used to that. They don't get that a lot. Hats off to those guys. I think I talked to Brad and DJ, and they said this is one of the best teams they've ever had. Great season, just went our way today. We've been blessed with great teams the last 3 years, great players. We've built a good culture in Rochester. Guys want to play hard. It's a young team. We only lose 4 20-year-olds, so technically we could have almost all of them back. I don't think that'll happen. I think they're going to get chances in the NA, and some of them might choose to go to college next year, but it's a great feeling.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, every time in this game, I was just thinking of the guys last year that couldn't come back and didn't win it last year, but this one's huge. It means a lot to me right now. This team was unbelievably close. We hang out all the time. I love coming to the rink, seeing these guys, seeing the faces. It's unbelievable with these guys.
I don't know. It felt overall different. We set a goal out at the start of the year that we wanted to win this game, not just get here. We wanted to finish the whole thing, win the Fraser Cup. So that's what was different. It means a lot for Rochester. We've only been a team for about, I think, 4 years, if I'm right. And to get one in the first 4 and be here in 2 back-to-back, it means a lot. And this is the standard for Rochester Grizzly hockey now.
Yeah, our locker room was so tight. I mean, we just had a group of boys that wanted this so bad. I mean, obviously wasn't on the team last year, but they came down here and took second, and so a lot of the boys just really wanted it, and we were such a tight group. You know, we did it for each other. Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. I've never won a championship like this, or obviously not as important. So, yeah, it's huge. I couldn't be happier.
Your tournament MVP, Ben Oakland. All-tournament team also includes Hayden Walters and Justin Wright at forward. On defense, it's Tal Halliday and Logan Kryman. And your tournament goaltender is Eric Buchholz, who had a 2-1 record and .970 save percentage with a 1 goals against average. So again, congratulations to the Rochester Grizzlies on taking home the 2022 Fraser Cup Championship. Congrats to all the other 5 teams that made it to St. Louis. Incredible seasons had by all, but it's the Grizzlies leaving with the Fraser Cup. Although the season may be over, we are not. We've got 1 episode left where we'll catch up on all the commitments and tender signings over the last few weeks in the NA3HL, so don't miss out on that one. Thanks again for joining us this season here on The 3 Show. I'm Vinny Paracelli. Once again, congrats to the 2022 Fraser Cup champions, the Rochester Grizzlies. We'll see you all next week.